Rein, a beast tamer working in the hero's party as support. He is not suited for combat but instead makes use of his skill to scout and carry their luggage. And he is very happy to have them by his side and continue aiding them in the missions. As he enters the room, he is shocked to know that he is being fired. Rein believes that they are just joking. But Arios, the hero, made it clear that he doesn't need a burden like him in his party. And just like Arios, Agath, Leanne, and Mina are serious about it too. They had enough of his uselessness and worthlessness. Rein is in shock and cannot believe this is real. He demanded the reason they are firing him. Leanne laughs and tells him to not be this foolish. Because all Rein do is a scout and carry their stuff. She tells him that they had enough of babysitting him and don't need his useless skill. Rein cannot believe that until now they were disgusted by him. Before leaving, Arios tells Rein to leave his gear behind since they were the ones who gathered it. As he left, all of them are laughing and had a sigh of relief. Rein, sitting under the shade of a tree, is still processing what just happened. After all the moments they shared, he is devastated to know they all were just faking it. A few kids come and request Rein to show them his taming skills like he usually does. Rein tames a hawk and makes him do some skills. The kids are amazed. They tell Rein that they also want to be a beast tamer like him. Rein is surprised to hear it because he thought everyone wanted to be a hero. The kids don't like the hero because he is always rude to them. Looking at the sky, Rein decides that he wants to be an adventurer and travel to different places without any restrictions. He goes to the Adventurers Guild. There, Natalie, the receptionist, tells Rein about the different ranks of the mission assigned to adventurers. They are from F to S, with S being the toughest. She is shocked to know his class is Beast Tamer. She is worried and tells him to take care of himself. And to prove his skills, every beginner adventurer is required to complete a trial. This is to make sure the guild doesn't register unskilled adventurers. Rein understands it and goes to his trial. It is an F-rank trial. He is required to slay 10 goblins and collect 20 medicine herbs. After he was done slaying 10 goblins, Rein hears a girl screaming. He goes there and is shocked to see a D-ranked monster, Killer Tiger, attacking a girl. Even though the monster is too much for him, Rein still attacks him. As the Killer Tiger targets Rein, he tells the girl to run away. The girl, gathering her last strength, jumps and defeats the Killer Tiger in one hit. Rein is impressed. He is in disbelief to see a cat spirit, one of the mythical species like her, in a forest like this. As the monster vanishes, Rein catches the girl before she hits the ground. He asks if she's okay. The girl tells him that she is starving. So, Rein gives her some of the food he brings with him. As she is eating, Rein is still in disbelief to see a rare and mythical species like her. Cat spirits lack magical powers but have an insane amount of physical strength. Among cat spirits, other mythical species are dragonoids, fairies, and demigods. But even among them, the rarest is the cat spirit. After she is done eating, Rein asks the reason she is here. She introduces herself as Canidae, a cat spirit. Back in her village, the population is very less and they have to live quietly. She was bored, and that's why decided to do some traveling. She asks Rein to tell her all about himself. After knowing he is being betrayed by his party, Canidae is frustrated and wants to punch them. Rein appreciates her concern but tells her that they were right because his skill is useless. Canidae tells him that he is not useless. From the first moment she saw him, she knew that Rein is strong. She tells him to tame her. And since there are not many people who could tame a mythical spirit like her, this could prove Rein's strength. Rein is surprised. He doesn't think he is capable to tame her, but gives his best. He begins the taming ritual. Fortunately, he succeeded. Canidae is very happy. From there, they both go to complete Rein's trial. He tames a rabbit and orders it to bring his friend. After they all arrive, Rein tames all of them and orders them to bring 20 medicine herbs. As they all left, Canidae is freaking out to see the unrealistic amount of beasts Rein can tame. She tells him that this is incredible. But for Rein, this is just another day. Canidae tells him that normally a beast tamer cannot tame this much. And on top of that, she has a permanent contract with Rein. So taming this many is just insane. Even the people she knew are not capable enough to do it. Rein tells her that in his village everyone can tame these many beasts. Canidae is freaking out. After gathering the medicine herbs they go back to the guild. After receiving all the items, Natalie gives Rein his F-ranked adventurer card, along with 50 copper coins. Kanade is very excited and happy to know Rein is now an adventurer. A man is surprised to see a cat spirit in the guild. He asks her to come with him instead of this loser. Kanade is angry. She tells him that Rein is her master. And if he dares to say anything bad about Rein, she will punch him. The man laughs knowing Rein is her master because this means Rein is stronger than him, which is not possible. He challenges Rein to arm wrestle, with Kanade as the prize. Rein understands that if he refuses to fight, then this guy will not stop chasing after Kanade. So the best way to deal with this situation is to fight him. Seeing Rein has accepted the fight, the man is happy to know his luck has begun. Rein is ready and no way he is letting this man take Kanade. As the fight begins, in split seconds, Rein destroys him. That man is in shock. Rein is also confused. He doesn't know how he got this much stronger. Kanade explains that when a master tames a powerful beast like me, he also acquires the equivalent strength. This means that Rein is just as strong as Kanade. Natalie, on seeing what just happened, apologizes on the man's behalf. Because he has earlier also caused many problems, the guild was about to cancel his license. She is surprised as well as happy to see Rein having a strong partner like Kanade. She wishes him good luck and drags away the man. From there they go to their first job. But on seeing what they have to do, Kanade is sad and bored. Rein explains that because he is an F-rank adventurer, he has to start with basic jobs. She suddenly hears yelling and screaming. They go to check the situation. There an old merchant is surrounded by the Ebon Fangs. This is a group of bandits with over 100 members. They do awful things like killing and stealing money and other stuff. Rein decides to save him, and tells Kanade to protect the old man while he is dealing with the bandits. While Rein is fighting, Kanade is worried because if Rein's body does not adapt to the sudden increase in power, he will explode. But seeing that he defeated everyone with ease, she is relieved. The old man thanks both of them. Rein asks the reason a traveling merchant like him was traveling without any guards. The old man tells that he hired some people. But when the Ebon Fangs came, they all left him and ran away. Both of them are disappointed to hear it. The old man shows his worry and tells them to escape. Or else they will be killed by the other Ebon Fangs members. After seeing how dangerous they can be, Rein decides to defeat every single member. Using his taming skills, he finds out the location of the group. He tames an Arby's. Because their sting can paralyze anyone for 12 hours. He orders it to bring more of his friends. Kanade is amazed and asks how Rein can tame an insect. It is because, just like beast taming, one of its sub-skills is insect taming. Even though he is not good at it, he can still tame a few of them. He tells Kanade to go to the town and bring some reinforcements like knights and guild members. Because it would be difficult to carry 100 bandits. Kanade is not happy to leave Rein's side but agrees to go. After she goes, Rein tames more Arby's and sends them inside their hideout. On the other side, we got to know that the hired adventurers that left the old man are Leanne and Mina along with another adventurer. They accepted to go with the old man to make some extra money while Arios and Agath complete their meeting with the king. But on seeing the Ebon Fangs, they had no other choice but to run away. Leanne shows her frustration over the third member. He tells them that he is a beast tamer. And is not suited for close combats. Mina asks the reason he only tamed a single beast to scout the surrounding. Because if he had scouted 20, then they would have known the Ebon Fangs are coming. He is freaking out and tells that it is impossible for anyone to tame 10 or 20 beasts at a time. Matter of fact, taming even 2 beasts are extremely difficult. And if anyone tries to do it, it will burn out its nervous system. Both Mina and Leanne are confused and wonder why is he saying this when they witnessed Rein taming 10 to 20 beasts easily. They concluded that he is just lying. Leanne threatens him to take the blame for their failure on himself. And if he dares to tell anyone that 2 members of the hero's party failed, she will use her ultimate attacks on him. The guy got scared and run away. Inside the hideout, Rein has successfully immobilized everyone. And just then guild members also came to help. They are amazed to see Rein defeating the Ebon Fangs by himself. Rein asks why the knights didn't come. One of the guild members explains that the knights don't entertain low-level bandits. Suddenly a huge noise came from the cage. 3 lizard kings that were caught by the bandits escape and go on a rampage. They are C-rank monsters. Rein is not very confident. But on knowing Kanade is beside him, he becomes confident. Together they defeat the lizard kings. When they go back to the guild, on knowing they defeated the Ebon Fangs, Natalie promoted Rein to E rank. and as a reward give several silver coins. With it, they go to an inn to stay. But unfortunately, the inn only has one room available. With every other inn currently closed, they are forced to live in a single room. Rein is embarrassed and decides to camp out. Kanade stops him and asks the reason. He tells that he is a guy. And to live with a girl makes him uncomfortable. Kanade tells him that she doesn't mind sleeping in the same room. It's not like she can spend the night with any other boy. It is because she trusts him. Rein tells her to not trust anyone so quickly. Kanade tells that when she was traveling, she encountered many people. All of them wanted her so that with her help they can climb higher ranks. But when she met Rein, he was not like them. She can feel how kind and good a person he is. After a lot of persuasions, Rein finally agrees. The next day, Natalie offers them a job. The hooligan is attacking anyone who crosses the Stridge Bridge. Fortunately, no one died. But this issue needs to be resolved quickly because the bridge is the only way to travel from the central continent to the southern continent. Natalie requests Rein to accept this job. And the reward for completing is 5 gold coins. As soon as Rein hears the amount, he agrees. Before coming to the bridge, Rein tries to ask about the hooligan, but apparently, no one disclosed anything. They arrive at the bridge. Both of them are shocked to see a red dragon flying above. As it landed, the dragon transforms into a girl. She introduces herself as Tanya, a dragonoid. Just like cat spirits, dragonoids is one of the mythical species. And their purpose is to find and fight stronger people. She challenges them to fight, or else she will not leave this bridge. Knowing Kanade is also a mythical species, Rein is confident. Tanya attacks Rein. Fortunately, he manages to block it. Tanya is impressed because until now, her first attack was enough to beat anyone. She steps back and breathes fire. Fortunately, just in time, they both manage to avoid it. However, Kanade's tail catches some of the fire. She is very sad to see her lovely tail in this condition. Angry Kanade attacks Tanya with all her strength. Seeing they are evenly matched. Looking for an opening, Rein attacks. However, Tanya blocks both of them. She spins and throws them into the sky. While they are in the air, she again breathes fire. Fortunately, they both manage to avoid it. Seeing it is more difficult than thought, Rein comes up with a plan. He tells Kanade to buy him some time. And while they are fighting, Rein tames a bird and orders it to bring more of its friend. After they arrive, he orders them to attack. Tanya is disappointed to know this is the plan Rein was preparing for. Instead of hurting her, they are just irritating. As she moves a bit further, she collapses. In a confused tone, Tanya asks the reason. Rein explains that these birds are called pito. They are known for their poison. And with these many pitos, it was enough to paralyze even a dragonoid. Not able to move even a single finger, she gives up. Rein requests her to come with him. Thinking he will sell her to other humans, Tanya accepts her fate. However, knowing Rein just wants to talk to her, she is surprised. She agrees to come. At the guild, Natalie is very happy to know Rein has completed the job. And as for the reward, as soon they confirm his story, he will get it. She asks about the new girl standing beside him. To hide Tanya's identity, Rein tells that she is a friend that he met during the quest. And as for the tail and horns, these are just costumes. Before Tanya reveals who she is, Rein covers her mouth and left. In the town, Tanya is challenging everyone who she senses is strong. Seeing this, Rein tells her that she cannot do this, or otherwise if her identity is revealed the whole town will be in a panic. She understands and apologizes. Rein is curious and asks the reason the men Tanya defeated didn't disclose anything about her. It was not like she threatened them, it was only because they don't want to tell that they lost to a girl. Rein tells her to fly as far as she can. And to not cause trouble like this ever again. Tanya promises to not ever cause trouble. But instead of flying away, she decides to tag with them. This way she can train with the people who defeated her. Rein and Kanade are shocked. Rein doesn't mind inviting her but asks Kanade's opinion. Kanade is jealous but knows that Tanya is not a bad person, so she agrees. Tanya tells Rein to tame her also. Rein starts the taming ritual. And it is a success. After it's done, Tanya feels a bit weird but at the same time, happy also. At night in the town, after a tiresome mission, everyone is exhausted. Because after Rein is gone, they have to explore, complete missions, and fight monsters, while carrying heavy bags. Seeing that his team is exhausted and frustrated, Arios decides to bring back Rein by apologizing. He thinks because Rein is a nice person, he will come back. And after they complete their mission in the Lost Wood, they will fire him again. Consider liking and subscribing this channel if you enjoyed the recap. Have a wonderful day ahead.